ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवांसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। प्रज्ञानां सुप्रतानैः स्थिरचरनिकर व्यापिभिर्व्याप्य लोकान् भुक्त्वा भोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पुनरपि धिषणोद्भासितान् कामजन्यान् पीत्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् स्वपिति मधुरभुं मायया भोजयन्नो माया संख्यातुरीयं परममृतमजं ब्रह्म यत्तन्नतोऽस्मि। यो विश्वात्मा विदिजविषयान् प्राश्यभोगान् स्थविष्ठान् पश्चाच्चान्यान् स्वमतिविभवान् ज्योतिषा स्वेन सूक्ष्मान् सर्वानेतान् पुनरपि शनैः स्वात्मनि स्थापयित्वा हित्वा सर्वान् विशेषान् विगतगुणगणः पात्वसौ नस्तुरीयः। First chapter of Māṇḍūkya Upanishad is over. First chapter is called Agama Prakarana, and in that entire Upanishad mantras are covered. In that Atma Vichara and Onkara Vichara are done. Now, second chapter, ṭīkā, page number 79. Agama pradhanyena advaitam प्रतिपादयता तत् प्रत्यनीकस्य द्वैतस्य मिथ्यात्वम् अर्थादुक्तम्. Arthaduktam should be ṭippaṇī number 2, not 1. आगम प्राधान्येन अद्वैतम प्रतिपादयता. One number टिप्पणी says प्रधानतया आगम प्रमाणम उपादाय. आगम प्रधान means प्रधानतया आगम. So Upanishad is there primarily in first chapter. That's why it is called Agama Pradhanyena. And through that what has happened? Advaitam Pratipadayata. Pratipadayata. Pratipadayata, what kind of word it is? So, प्रतिपादयता is visheshana or what? What is it? Pratipadayata acharyena. Pratipadata is visheshanam. गौडपादाचार्येण आगम प्राधान्येन अद्वैतं प्रतिपादयता आचार्येण तत्प्रत्यनीकस्य प्रत्यनीक व्हाट इज प्रत्यनीक Nobody knows what is Pratyanika. Can you hear me or not? Have you studied Bhagavad Gita? Anybody has studied Bhagavad Gita here? Eleventh chapter. This word comes there or not? Te vasthita pratyanikeshu yodhaha. Pratyanika means enemy army. Opposite army is called pratyanika. In Bhagavad Gita this word comes. So Advaita's enemy army is Dvaitam. Tat pratyanikasya Dvaitasya mithyatvam अर्थाद उक्तम. अर्थात means through अर्थापत्ति. See second number टिप्पणी. अद्वैत प्रतिपादन अन्यथा अनुपपत्त्या इत्यर्थः. अद्वैत प्रतिपादनम अन्यथा अनुपपन्नम. द्वैत मिथ्यात्वं विना. द्वैत मिथ्यात्वं विना अद्वैत प्रतिपादनम अन्यथा अनुपपन्नम. एग्जैक्टली लाइक रात्रि भोजनम विना देवदत्तस्य पीनत्वम अन्यथा अनुपपन्नम. द्वैत मिथ्यात्वं विना अद्वैत प्रतिपादनम अन्यथा अनुपपन्नम. रात्रि भोजनम विना देवदत्तस्य पीनत्वम अन्यथा अनुपपन्नम. अन्यथा अनुपपत्त्या रात्रि भोजन कल्पनम. इन द सेम वे हियर अन्यथा अनुपपत्त्या द्वैत मिथ्यात्वम कल्पनम. दिस इज अर्थापत्ति. सो द्वैतस्य मिथ्यात्वम अर्थादुक्तम. थ्रू अर्थापत्ति द्वैत मिथ्यात्वम is already indicated. So in first chapter, even though the theme was Advaita Pratipadanam, but through Arthapatti you can say this is also done. Dvaita Mithyatva is also done. Idanim, understood or not? When I ask questions, when people don't have answer, they say, Swamiji, we can't hear. What to do? Can you hear me now? Okay. So now I can expect answers. Idanim तन्मिथ्यात्वम उपपत्ति प्राधान्येनापि प्रतिपत्तुम सुशकम इति दर्शयितुम. इदानीं नाउ तन्मिथ्यात्वम उपपत्ति प्राधान्येनापि प्रतिपत्तुम सुशकम. सुशकम मीन्स सुलभेन शक्यम. सुशकम. or sulabham. It is easily possible. What? Tanmithyatvam. Tanmithyatvam means Dvaita Mithyatvam. How? Upapatti pradhanyena. Upapatti means Yukti. Upapatti pradhanyena Dvaita Mithyatvam Sushakam iti darshayitum prakranantaram avatarayan adau दृष्टांत सिद्ध्यर्थम तस्मिन् वृद्ध सम्मतिम आह. So to show that the second chapter will be introduced, prakaranam avatarayan, prakranantaram means anyat prakaranam, second chapter, avatarayan adau, in the beginning Drishtanta Siddhi should be done. For that, Vruddha Sammati means the understanding of wise people and their approval is being shown, is being given. Okay. So, what is this Drishtanta Siddhi? I think you already know, right? What is Drishtanta Siddhi? Anybody wants to, anybody remembers? Okay. When Upapatti means Yukti. Yukti means Anumanam. When Anumanam has to be done, Drishtanta has to be there. Because in Drishtanta you have to show Hetu, you have to show Sadhya. Once in Drishtanta Hetu and Sadhya are there, then in Paksha you will show Hetu for Sadhya Siddhi. So, if Drishtanta itself is not there, where will I show Hetu and Sadhya? So, I have to first get Drishtanta ready. And therefore, Swapna is going to be our Drishtanta for Mithyatvam. Anumanam is simple. Vyavaharik prapancho mithya drishyatvat swapna prapanchavat. Vyavaharik prapancha is mithya because it is drishya like swapna. So, like swapna means first I have to know that in swapna mithyatva is there and in swapna drishyatva is there. This is Drishtanta Siddhi. Vaitathyam sarva bhavanam स्वप्न आहुर्मनीषिणः अंतस्थानात् तु भावानां संवृतत्वेन हेतुना वैतथ्यं सर्वभाव स्वप्ने सर्वभावानां वैतथ्यम मनीषिणः आहुः. Wise people, मनीषिणः, they say स्वप्ने सर्वभावानां वैतथ्यम. In swapna, bhavanam means padarthanam. All objects are vitat and they will have Vaitathyam. Vitatha means yatha drishyate tatha nasti. Vitatha is anyatha. it is otherwise. So that is called Vaitathyam. So as it appears, it is not there. This is what wise people say, Manishanaha. Now, this is Paksha and Sadhya. Swapne sarva bhavanam, this is Paksha. Sadhya is Vaitathyam. Now you have to give Hetu. So second line gives Hetu na. What Hetu is there, that is given. Antah-Sthanat. So Antah-Sthanatvat will become the Hetu. And Samvrtatvena. Samvrtatvena means they are confined. They are in much smaller place. Therefore, they are mithya. Bigger objects are experienced in smaller place. And they are inside that smaller space. So, bhavanam antah-sthanat samvrtatvat or antah-sthane samvrtatvat mithyatvam, Vaitathyam. ṭīkā. न केवलम आप्तोक्ति वशादेव स्वप्न मिथ्यात्वम किंतु युक्ति तोपि इत्याह. Not only aptokti means not only aptavachanam, manishis, just because they have said that is not true, that is not enough, but yukti is also there. Kintu yuktitaha api ityaha antah-sthanat. Antah-Sthanat and Samvrtatvena hetuna. Further, so now Anand Giriji has commented on Karika. Now Anand Giriji comments on Bhāṣya. पूर्वोत्तर प्रकरणयोः संबंध सिद्ध्यर्थम पूर्व प्रकरणे वृत्तम संक्षिप्य अनुवदति. पूर्व प्रकरण and उत्तर प्रकरण. पूर्वोत्तर प्रकरणयोः संबंध सिद्ध्यर्थम. What is the connection between Purva Prakarana and this Prakarana? Sambandha Siddhyartham. Purva Prakarane Vrittam. Vrittam means Purva Kathitam. What was already said in the previous chapter. Sankshipya, now in brief, Acharya mentions it. Anuvadati. Jnata iti. Jnate dvaitam na vidyate. Bhāṣya. Iti uktam. So this was said earlier. Jnate dvaitam na vidyate was one Karika. Karika number 17, I think. एटीन्थ कारिका. ओके. उपदेशादयं वादो ज्ञाते द्वैतं न विद्यते. एकमेव द्वितीयम् इत्यादि श्रुतिभ्यः. And ekam-eva advitiyam, the shruti is also there. So ṭīkā. Now before that, third number ṭippaṇī. Jnata iti avasara sangatihi anena suchita bhavati. So there is avasara sangati, a particular kind of sangati means you have to show the connection between previous chapter and later chapter. So jnate dvaitam na vidyate, when that was said, so avasara prapta. Now there is a need to elaborate on that. Jnate dvaitam na vidyate, so dvaitam is not there, that will be elaborated. आदिशब्देन यत्र हि द्वैतमेव भवति इत्यादि श्रुतिर गृह्यते. By adi shabda, this yatra hi dvaitamev bhavati tad itara itaram pashyati itara itaram shrunoti itara itaram vijanati yatra tu sarvam atmaiva bhut tat kenakam pashyet. That is the shruti. So yatra hi dvaitamev bhavati means avidya kale. When ignorance is there, then as if there is Dvaita. And when there is yatra tu sarvam atmaiva bhut, so there yatra means vidya kale. Tarhi Dvaita Mithyattvasya prageva siddhatvat uttaram prakaranam anarthakam ityashankyaha. Then Dvaita Mithyatva is already siddham, because jnate Dvaitam na vidyate, you said, shruti also you are quoting, and therefore it is already siddham earlier. Prageva siddhatvat uttaram prakaranam anarthakam. The later chapter has no purpose. Iti ashankyaha. Agama matram tat. It is only agama. Means Shruti has said, but Yuktitaha we have not established yet. Tatra upapatyapi dvaitasya vaitathyam shakyate avadharayitum iti dvitiyam prakaranam, not prakaranam, prakaranam arabhyate. Upapatyapi, through upapatti also, dvaitasya vaitathyam shakyate avadharayitum. Dvaita is mithya, that avadharanam is possible. Keeping that in mind, second chapter is taken up now. ṭīkā. यद द्वैत मिथ्यात्वम पूर्वमुक्तम तद आगम मात्रम आगम प्राधान्येन अधिगतम. It is only agama, means through mantras it is revealed. न युक्तितः सिद्धम. Dvaita Mithyatva, for that Yukti was not given. तस्मिन् आगमतो अवगते युक्ति प्राधान्येनापि तन्मिथ्यात्वम् अवगन्तव्यम् इति प्रकारणान्तरं प्रारब्धम, नॉट प्रकार, प्रकरणान्तरं प्रारब्धम इत्यर्थः. So through Yukti it was not established. Tasmin agamatah avagate. So through agama, through shruti, when it is known, Yukti pradhanyena api tan mithyatvam avagantavyam. That mithyatva should be known through Yukti also. Iti prakaranantaram prarabdham. The anyat prakaranam prakaranantaram, another chapter is taken up now. प्रारब्ध इत्यर्थ है. प्रमाण अनुग्राहकत्वात् तर्कस्य अनुग्राह्य प्रमाणस्य प्रधानत्वात् तदधीन विचारानन्तरं तर्काधीन विचारस्य सावकाशत्वात् युक्तं पौर्वापर्यं पूर्वोत्तर प्रकरणयोः इति उक्तम्. Tarka is praman anugrahaka. So Tarka is not praman, but Tarka is praman anugrahaka. प्रमाण अनुग्राहकत्वात् तर्कस्य. So I see something, then I reason it out that yeah, it must be this only. Why? Because this is the situation. This is how Tarka is helpful. So Shruti has already revealed Dvaita Mithyatva. Now Tarka will support it. So Tarka is anugrahaka, pramana anugrahakatvat. Tarkasya anugrahya pramanasya pradhanatvat. Anugrahya pramana is pradhana. Agama pradhana, agama pramana will be pradhana. It is anugrahya pramana. Tadadhina vicharanantaram. Tadadhina means agama. 4 number ṭippaṇī just says sheshitvat. So agama pradhana will be sheshi. Tarka pramana will be shesha. Tarka will play secondary role. Shastra will play main role. Tadadhina vicharanantaram tarkadhina vicharasya. So having done the vichara based on agama, then the vichara will be conducted based on tarka. So now tarka vichara will be savakasha. Tarkadhina vicharasya savakashatvat. Yuktam paurvaparyam. Paurvaparyam. Purva and apara. Tasya bhavaha paurvaparyam. Purva will come what? Agama pradhana prakarana, agama pradhana vichara. Apara will be tarka pradhana prakarana, tarka pradhana vichara. In this way, previous chapter and second chapter, they are properly placed. They are not out of place. Savakashatvam. You know what is savakasham? Anybody? Correct. I'll give you an example. Anybody else wants to try? No. No ṭippaṇī there, that doesn't help much. That's why I am asking. It says avakasha labhat. No, I'll give you an example. What is the Vriddhi Sutra? Sutra Vriddhi, At and Age. And what is Guna Sutra? That is Guna Sangya. But Ad Gunaha is the real one. Ad Gunaha will give you the Guna Sandhi. So, like Upendra, Gangodakam, those drashtantas are given in Lagu. And the Vriddhi Rechi is the Vriddhi Sutra, not Sangya Sutra. Gangaugha, Devaishwaryam, Krishnautkantham. These examples are familiar. So, Vriddhi Rechi is the sutra which will say if there is achi in the para, at achi pare, then guna ekadesha between purva and para. And if I say at achi, guna is at achi, vriddhi is at echi. So in achi, echi is there or not? H is already included in ach. So if you say guna sutra comes first, vriddhi will never come. Vriddhi sutra will never have avakasha. So first is vriddhi sutra. Vriddhi rechi sanya. The vriddhi rechi sutra number is 6188. And ad gunaha is 6187. So every time if only achi is there, echi sutra will never get avakasha. So that's why vriddhi rechi is given preference, that if H is there, then achi sutra should not come. Understood? So in that way, here also now, savakasham means Tarka has a role to play because agama has already done its job. If agama had not done its job, then Tarka did not have role. So avakasha labham is in this context. Or a simple example we give is, if I say all brahmanas should eat, and there are sannyasis, so then you separately say sannyasis also should eat. So sannyasis will have avakasha now because there is explicit mention for them. So then they don't have to be included in brahmana only. They are separately mentioned. So like that here also, tarka adhina vichara is savakasha. Some of the meanings that all of you gave, they are all correct. But what I wanted to show is how it has a role. Avakasham means there is a room now for it to work. So this Purva Uttara Prakarana Sangati is there. Sampati Shlokakshārani yojayati. Now Shlokaksharas are explained. Vitathasya Bhāṣya. Vitathasya bhavo Vaitathyam asatyatvam ityarthaha. Vitathasya bhavaha. So yatha asti tatha is called tathyam. Tathyam means as is. Vitatham means not as is. So if a person, let us say, is a different, and it shows a different personality, that is called Vaitathyam. So Vitathasya bhavaha Vaitathyam. So a thing which is not as is. So like in Swapna you see so many things, they are not as they appear. That is called asatyatvam ityartha. Kasya sarvesham bahyadhyatmikanam bhavanam padarthanam swapne upalabhyamananam. So what is available in Swapna, external as well as internal. Adhyatmika means related to deha, indriya, prana, mana, buddhi, ahankara ityadi. All those padarthas are also available in Swapna. Swapne upalabhyamananam tesham Vaitathyam. And bahyanam ghatapatādina. So given ṭīkā. Bahya ghatadayah. Sukhadayastu adhyatmika bhavaha. Ahuhu ke ahuhu means kathayanti ke manishinaha pramana kushalaha. So manishis, those who are experts in employing pramana, those who have manisha, they are called manishis. But manisha means they have pramana. They go with what is valid means of knowledge. Vaitathya Hetu maha. Now what is the Hetu for Vaitathyam? Antah-Sthanat, because it is inside. And second Hetu will be Samvrtatvena Hetuna. Antah-Sthanat. Antah-sharirasya madhye sthanam hi yesham. Antah means sharirasya madhye. They are inside the body. Therefore they are mithya. ṭīkā. Sharirantara avasthanam swapnanam bhavanam iti atra anubhavam pramanayati. Somebody may say, who says the dream objects are inside the body? You say, our anubhava is there. Anubhava pramanam. Swapnanam bhavanam. Swapne bhavaha swapnaha. What is available in Swapna is called Swapna. Tatra hi bhavaha upalabhyante parvata hastyadayo na bahihi sharirat. There alone bhavaha means Swapna bhavaha upalabhyante. Swapna padarthas are available there. Parvata, hasti, etc. Not outside the body. Na bahihi sharirat. Tasmat te vitatha bhavitum arhanti. Therefore they are mithya. They deserve to be mithya because they are inside the body, mountains, elephants, etc. ṭīkā. Tesham antah upalabhyamanatve api na Vaitathyam vyabhicharat iti ashankam anudya pariharati. So now Purva Pakshi is going to show vyabhichara in this vyapti. Siddhanti's Hetu is Antah-Sthanat. So yatra yatra Antah-Sthanatvam tatra tatra Vaitathyam. This is Siddhanti's vyapti. Purva Pakshi has to show vyabhichara. Vyabhichara means, what is vyabhichara? No, vyabhichara is not Bhātitattva. Vyabhichara means Hetu is there, Sadhya is not there. This is called Vyabhichara. Hetu is there, but Sadhya is not there. So, what is the Hetu here? Antah-Sthanam. So, Antah-Sthanatvam is there, but Vaitathyam is not there. This is what, who will show? Purva Pakshi. Purva Pakshi will say, just because something is inside is not mithya. Where you see, Nanu अपवरकाद्यन्तः उपलभ्यमानैः घटादिभिः अनैकान्तिको हेतुः इत्याशङ्क्याः. अपवरकादि antah. Apavaraka means a covering or a lid. Inside that, अपवरकादि antah upalabhyamanaihi ghatadibihi. So the pots are there. In that pot, something is kept, and there is a lid on top. So where are those objects? Let's say rice is there or milk is there. Inside the pot. Just because something is inside, it is not mithya. Or pot itself is inside some cover. Let us say, like a small closet kind of thing is there. So inside pot is kept. So pot doesn't become mithya just because it is inside. So अपवरकादि अंतः उपलभ्यमानैः घटादिभिः अनैकान्तिको हेतुः. Anaikantika means vyabhichari hetu. This hetu is not good. ṭīkā. हेत्वंतर शंकाम वारयति अंतः इति. Oh, that is further. So, Purva Pakshi gave Vyabhichara in Siddhanti's Anumana. Samvrtatvena Hetuna. Siddhanti gives the explanation, but it is so confined. Hetvantara shankam varayati. So, another hetu, that shanka is eliminated by this samvrtatva hetu. So, Antah-Sthanatve sati samvrtatvam will become one hetu. Further you see in ṭīkā. यद्यपि देहान्तः संकुचिते देशे स्वाप्ना भावा भवन्ति तथापि कथं तेषां मृषात्वम् इति अतः. Even though inside the body, dehantah sankuchite deshe, in the confined place, swapna bhava bhavanti, the dream objects are there. Tathapi, but still, katham tesham mrishatvam, how come they are mrisha? Iti ataha. Nahi. So, Bhāṣya, Antah Samvrte Sthanat ityarthaha. Antah-Sthanat means Samvrte Sthanat. That Samvrtatva is given. Nahi Antah Samvrte Dehantar Nadishu Parvata Hastyadinam Sambhavo Asti. In the inside, in that confined place, Dehantar Nadishu, in the Nadi, that Puritata Nadi is there, there Parvata Hastyadinam Sambhavo na asti. Their mountains, elephants, they all are not possible. ṭīkā. Antah iti uktam sputayati. Antah is explained now. Samvrtatvena. Tameva sankuchitam desham. So this sankuchita desha, confined place is there. Visheshanantarena sphorayati. Another visheshana is given for that. Dehantar nadi shu iti. Uktam artham kaimutika nyayena sphutayati nahi iti. So kaimutika nyaya kimu vaktavyam. In that space, even mosquito cannot exist. What to talk of mountain and elephant? Nahi dehe parvato asti. Inside the body, mountain cannot be there. Yada dehe api parvadayo na sambhavyante tada tad antarvartinishu nadishu अति सूक्ष्माशु तेषां संभावना नास्ति इति किमु वक्तव्यम इत्यर्थः. He gives it other way. In the body itself, if mountain cannot be there, what to talk of inside the body where there is nadi, in that nadi, this mountain existing. So, yada dehe api parvatadayo na sambhavyante. In body itself, if they are not possible, then tada tad antarvartinishu nadishu. Nadis which are there inside it, which are so sukshmasu, tesham sambhavana nasti, their sambhavana is not there. Iti. Kimu vaktavyam. What to talk of it? So now that anumana is given. Swapnaha bhavaha satya na bhavanti uchita desha shunyatvat rajata bhujangadivat iti bhavaha. Swapnaha bhavaha, they are not satya. Satya na bhavanti. Why? Uchita desha shunyatvat. Enough space is not there. Rajata bhujangadivat. Rajata, shukti rajata. And bhujanga, rajju sarpa. So they all are pratibhasika. Like that, swapna bhava is also pratibhasika. Rajata bhujanga, they don't have uchita desha problem, but uchita desha you can say this way, they are existing where there is no space for him. In the sense, rajata is existing in shukti, bhujanga is existing in rajju, and in rajju there is no space for bhujanga. In shukti there is no space for rajata. Therefore it is mithya. Further, dehat bahireva deshantaram gatva swapnanam bhavanam upalambhat tesham dehantah samvrte nadi pradeshe darshanam asampratipannam iti ashankya pariharati. Dehat bahihi eva deshantaram gatva swapnanam bhavanam upalambhat. Purva Pakshi says, who says he experiences objects inside the body? He says person is experiencing objects outside the body. Dehat bahihi eva, outside of the body. Deshantaram gatva, having gone to another place, swapna bhavas are experienced. Swapnanam bhavanam upalambhat. And therefore, tesham dehantah. Dehanta means? Dehanta shabda, one meaning of dehanta is death. And another meaning of dehanta is dehe antah, not dehasya antah. Inside the body is dehantah, dehe antah. And death of the end of the body is also called dehanta. So here dehanta means dehe anta. Samvrte nadi pradeshe darshanam asamprtipannam. Asamprtipannam. So drishtanta is not ubhaya sammata. What you are saying that they are in the confined place. He says no, they are not in confined place because they are not inside, they are outside. He goes out and experiences them. Iti ashankya pariharati. Adirghatvacha kalasya gatva deshan na pashyati प्रतिबुद्धश्च वै सर्वस् तस्मिन् देशे न विद्यते. कालस्य अदीर्घत्वाच्च deshan gatva na pashyati. There is not enough time. Kalasya adirghatvat. Earlier he said Uchita desha shunyatva. Now he gives Uchita kala shunyatva. Kala is so small that you cannot say he goes to another place and sees those objects. Now you remember, you have heard these things, okay? You have also heard Jagrat is mithya so many times. So, whenever you feel dukhi, you should ask yourself this question, having listened to Vedanta, having listened to shruti, having done so much shravanam. In Sankshep Shariraka, this is elaborated. Having done all this, if I am still thinking I am deha, deha abhiman is there, antahkarana abhiman is there, sukha is there, where should I focus? Each individual should think that way. See, repeated listening is helpful as long as we can do fine tuning of our problems, problem areas. You all know all this. So whenever we feel that I still don't have atyantika dukkha nivritti, or I have some bhaya, so what is it that is causing this? This is what is more required, not more shloka and all. I mean, I ask you to recite some of these things and all, just so that we don't use our time in other things. But the focus should be, each one has to see where is my problem area. If Jagat is mithya, why do I have all these vikshepas in my life? So we have to work on, vikshepa means at mind level. At body level you can't avoid certain things like hunger, thirst, old age, disease. Those things are inevitable. But the psychological problems, that can be avoided and that should be avoided. That is the difference between Jivan Mukta and Ajnani, or Jnani and Ajnani. Jnani also can have hunger, thirst, old age, disease. Ajnani will also have. Ajnani gets the package with that. He doesn't know how to drop that problem. That is why that fellow suffers. Jnani knows how quickly to drop something. So if you see, if there is some hang up in your mind, in our mind, because of which something happened 3 years back and 5 years back and I cannot let go of it, I do not have the ability to let go of my mental problems. This person, no matter how many shastras they study, this is their problem. It is not shastra adhyanam. Shastra adhyanam should help me how to think differently. If I do shastra adhyanam, but if I can't think differently, shastra adhyanam has not helped. So, repeated shastra adhyanam should again help me change the way I am thinking. What is required is this transformation, not how many texts you are attending and how many recordings you are listening and how many notes we are taking. Transformation. That is what will put me close to Jnani, if not in the same category. So, adirghatvacha kalasya. Now everybody says, we also know that we don't go elsewhere and see swapna. Of course, they are seen inside. So that means swapna drashtanta is known. That means anumanam is valid. Because drashtanta is there, we can use it for Jagrat. So now do I understand Jagrat is mithya, like swapna? Has my mahatva buddhi reduced in Jagrat? In Bhāṣya as well as in Adhyatmika Bhava, Padartha. So that is what is required. Deshan gatva na pashyati. Pratibuddhasya. And the second part of the thought process is, when he wakes up, sarvaha pratibuddhaha tasmin desha na vidyate. He doesn't wake up in that place where he has gone to see the dream. He wakes up where he himself is sleeping. So where he was while waking, then he went to dream. When he wakes up in the same place. ṭīkā. Bahihi swapnopalabdhi pakshe doshantaramaha. So if Purva Pakshi says swapna upalabdhi is outside, then dosha is, one dosha is adirghatvat kalasya. Second is pratibuddhaha tasmin deshe na vidyate. Pratibuddhasya vyavartyam ashankam anuvadati. Vyavartyam ashankam, that shanka which is vyavritta through this is said again. Adirghatvacha kalasya. This hetu has to be added with the previous hetu. Samvrtatvena hetuna adirghatvacha kalasya. Means kalasya adirghatvacha स्वप्न भावानां वैतथ्यम। भाष्य स्वप्न दृश्यानां भावानां अंतः संवृतस्थानम इति एतद असिद्धम। पूर्व पक्षी से स्वप्न दृश्यानां भावानां अंतः संवृतस्थानम, स्वप्न दृश्य ऑब्जेक्ट्स आर इनसाइड इन द कन्फाइंड प्लेस, इज असिद्धम। Why? टीका तेषां देहान्तः संकुचिते नाड़ीदेशे स्थिति दर्शनात् मिथ्यात्वम् इति एतद् अपि असंप्रतिपन्नम् इति अत्र हेतुमाह। That these objects are seen inside the sankuchita nadidesha. Sthiti darshanat. Sthiti darshanat. Sthiti he means drashtuhu sthiti. The seer is inside and he sees the swapna padartha. Swapnarthanam darshanat. Mithyatva. This is asampratipannam. Asampratipannam means ubhaya paksha manyam na. Both parties do not agree with this. Iti atra hetumaha yasmat. From yasmat we will see in the next session. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhāṣya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punaha Punaha Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om